Alright guys, it is me, Taco Goober, back again with another video. This time I'm going to be taking the concept I introduced in the previous video, that being trying to blend together card game with Sparking Zero, and we're effectively going to flip it. So this might disappoint some of you, but I'm sure you were able to tell from the title that this is also not going to be a very card game dependent video, and it will be heavy Sparking Zero for most of it. But you know, I did actually think of an idea that might work for a longer style of video, but seeing as I'm just getting back into the swing of things, I wanted to keep it nice and simple, you know, roughly 20-30 minute video. And that's how we ended up here. So the main idea of what I'm about to do is that I'm going to open one pack and then play like whatever character is depicted on the card in a rank set for Sparking Zero. Now, I was going to do a proper explanation of the rules, but truth be told, I was having way too much fun designing this game, and the rules are not only very extensive, but also pretty flexible, so I have decided that it would be best to link them in the description, which you might have been able to tell from the title of the video as well. This is to not only spare my voice of explaining it to you all, but it's also going to save us from like a 10-minute intro for a video that really doesn't need to be that long. And I figured that you guys might be able to give this game a shot yourselves. Feel free to give me some feedback on what I can change. I tried to put as much flexibility as possible so you guys can have whatever experience you're really looking forward to getting. So, yeah. Again, comments, Twitter, something. Feel free to give me some feedback. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and open the pack and see what we're going to be working with. Doesn't look to be anything spectacular in terms of cards. Alright, so let's see. Who do I need to worry about? Okay, nothing crazy. Bardock's playable. Blue Goku's playable. Majin Vegeta's playable. Trunks is playable. Super Saiyan 4 Goku is playable. I'll just have to change Tupper, Energy Absorption, and Kami. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording, and I'll stash this image somewhere so I have the ability to look back on it in case I forget who I'm replacing. Yeah, we need to replace a couple of these because, I mean, you could do Spopovich over Yamu, honestly, but Yamu himself is completely unplayable, so I'm going to go ahead and re-roll that character, if you will. But anyway, I will go ahead and be back in a moment. Alright guys, so as you can see, we are now over here on the Sparking Zero side of things. Now, before I get into my post-commentary matching, well, I also need to play the game still. But besides all that, so now we need to go ahead and re-roll over those 3 cards that I'm obviously unable to play. And I'm just going to go ahead and put up this notepad in the corner. Not exactly the greatest presentation, but it'll get the job done. As you can see, we have Energy Absorption, one of the Kami cards, and the Tupper card, all that need a replacement. And for this, I am going to be using the card's serial number to determine which character I will play in their stead. Now, obviously, and if you did read the rules, but for those who did not, there are 163 cards, I believe, off the top of my head, in the set, which is not equivalent to Sparking Zero's 182 character roster. 186 if you count all the Gohan Black stuff, but, you know, besides the point. And maybe 190 if you count what we already know about the DLC, but again, DLC doesn't count, Gohan Black stuff doesn't count. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and reduce that window because we do not need it at the moment. Anyway, just to remind the audience that that is a God Goku image. I opened the wrong image. Silly me. It should be this one, right? Yep. Okay. This is why we check what image we're pulling up first. But yeah, this is the energy absorption card that we will be replacing. I will likely keep the card in the corner when I am recording over the replays later, just to show what card I'm playing based on in case of any confusion, which is why I also stored the serial numbers of those cards that I already know what character I'm going to be using in that place. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and swap over to my Opera GX browser here, which I'm going to go ahead and actually open on my end as well. I'm going to go ahead and swap over, and we are going to flip this coin. So if the serial number of energy absorption, truth be told, I'm kind of looking at OBS, and I am unsure exactly what it is, but you know, I'll just use this as an example. So we go to energy absorption, which actually already had searched up. We're going to go to buy yellow extra, and there it is. So as you can see, the serial number, well, you guys can see, I needed to pull this up so I could see again, is 099. So we will see, go to the 99th character from the top or bottom, depending on this coin flip, which is giving us tails. So we're gonna go ahead and swap back over to Sparking 0 here, which is still on remote play. And now we're gonna go ahead and, okay, my controller's being difficult. We're gonna start from the bottom and count our way up. So to make things easier, I gotta remember that there's 2 here, and then it's 6 per row. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How do I want to do this? Because this is just in an awkward position. So 1, 2, and then we'll count from the right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 14, 20, 26, 32, 38, 44, 52. Nope, I'm bad at math. Hold on, I'm doing by 8. Hold on. I did not give this a proper attempt. 8, 14, 20, 26, 32, 38, 44, 50, 58. I keep trying to do 8s. 56, 62, 68, 74, 80, 86, 92, 98. So looks like it'll be first form cell then. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and swap back over to Opera while I do this, but we're going to go ahead and bring the notepad back into view. And I'll just edit it right here. So over energy absorption, we will be playing first form cell. And again, in the rules, I will probably be transforming. Because I honestly have no idea how to play Cell at all. That goes for a couple of these characters, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, I'm going to go ahead and prep because I am going to get rid of the notepad. And I'm going to swap out this asset for Kami, who we'll be replacing next. So let's go ahead and do the flip for Kami. And we get tails again. So Kami is 55. So let's go ahead and swap back. So 55 from the bottom. Let's go say hi to our good friend Andy Lazo once again. Oh. So 8, 14, 20, 26, 32, 38, 44, 50, 55. So we're Broly Super Saiyan. That's quite an upgrade from Kami, huh? Alrighty. Let's go ahead and, again, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to Opera and bring up the notepad again. And we're going to do this one last time for Tupper, who is 20 Super Saiyan Broly Super. But yeah, he is FB0312, so that'll be much easier to do count-wise. Let's go ahead and update the image to show who we're going over. So there's Tupper there. We're going to go ahead and... Tupper there? More like Tupperware. And we're going from the top. So we're likely going to be... I can, like, guarantee you it's a Goku. Because it's 12. Alright, I can go ahead and get rid of the notepad for a moment. And that... Oops. I forgot to swap back before I canceled my window capture. There we go. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and go to the top. And we'll count from the left. So, 6, and we're UI Goku. Okay. I'm gonna feel disgusting using this guy, but UI Sign is my GOAT. I don't know if I'll stay in UI Sign or go to MUI. I guess I'll see how the match goes. So while I go ahead and update the list one last time. So we went from a Jobber Pride Trooper to Ultra Instinct signed Goku. Super. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and scroll down a bit so everybody's in view. Oh, let me... Sorry, I'm very picky about my formatting. Make sure everything looks good. So yeah, this is just gonna about be it. Or I should just leave that open. No, it is open. I just closed it on my end. Oops. Alright, but yeah, there is the final list of characters. So I will play one match with each of these characters. And we'll see how it goes from there. So I've got 8 matches to go ahead and do. So I will see you guys on the other side.
You're not afraid, are you now? Very good. I could use a proper challenge.
Alright, so first up we have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku match, and, well, you guys can already see I have the counter on, or the win-loss counter on 0 and 1, and I would like to preface this video, or this fight with, this is actually my second set with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I forgot to record the replay for the actual game that I played with him, but I did end up losing that, so that is why I'm going to go ahead and take the L. And already, regardless of what you're going to see here, I just wanted to clear up that confusion because inevitably it was going to come up. So anyway, we go ahead and hit him with a heavy into a grab, and you can already see I'm dominating this match pretty confidently. And I don't know why I went for a grab there, but I get a nice super perception off. And I'm not going to lie, I do get a little greedy in this one and miss another grab extension because I'm really bad. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really lab many of these characters. Oh, hold on 1 second. Alright, then he does a raw super. But yeah, I didn't exactly lab any of these characters, I just kind of hopped straight in. Super Saiyan 4 Goku's a character I had a little bit of experience with. Anyway, I go for the IT, pop him up, Dragon Fist, this game's over. I just cut myself off. But that's just how it is.
You've gone too far. Now you gotta deal with me.
Let's find out if I'm as tough as my dad and Big Bro.
My name is Cell. I am an android.
Alright, so here we are with the first form Cell match. No worries. From this point on, Super Saiyan 4 Goku was my first game on. That's why I probably likely forgot the replay. But from this point on, there will be no forgotten replays, and it is all perfect. Pun not intended. But anyway, I am dominating the early game a little bit here. I've got a bit of a health lead when the Vanish War, and I just go ahead and start charging up. Get punished for holding perception a little bit too much. You can tell how not good I actually am with these characters throughout the video. But I figured it would just be a fun romp regardless. I don't understand what happened right there, but it was kind of funny. But yeah, we already saw this transformation, so I guess I'll just talk over it. So we'll go ahead and swap into our second form here, which honestly might have been a mistake because I was able to get a little bit of practice with Cell in while I was in the queue on first form. So when I swap to second form, as you can see, I've started doing quite a bit worse since I don't really know any of his moveset. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, this Goten, I did get some damage off, but this Goten's already starting to equalize it. I just go ahead and block that super there. Cost me some ki, but not the end of the world. Sidestep, go into a nice little melee combo. Tried to finish him off with this melee super, but the Goten manages to evade it. And I will become one with the Cell.
Check out my perfect form. It's perfect.
Wanted to get all of the forms in. I was going to try to kill him with an ultimate, but I don't believe I get the chance to do so because this Goten does have some pretty solid defenses for a while. And I know just about as much of perfect form Cell as I do of second form, so we just finished off with a nice basic combo.
Still alive, huh? Why don't you just quit already? I'm so hungry for battle. My body's tingling. Let's go. Winner take all.
Alright, so here we go with the Super Saiyan Broly Super match. Say that 5 times fast. I'm not gonna lie, when I queued in and saw Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta when I know next to nothing about Broly here, I thought this match was doomed from the start, but it does end up being closer than I anticipated, which doesn't seem to be the case now, the way I'm getting my ass beat, but let's go ahead and swap into full power Broly here. Alright, get perception countered, and I just get some free damage, because he has a heavy perception counter for some reason, vanish out. My vanishes aren't exactly on point this video. Get a decent little combo in with Broly here. Alright, get a nice Vanish Ward, lose it, get kicked down, I believe. Yes, this is where we both instant spark, because I wanted to match his spark with mine. So now we're just in a neutral scuffle to see who can hit their ult first. I kick him down here, and I just kind of chuck this out raw and hope it hits. And then he chucks out his ultimate, and I'm sure you can imagine what we're about to see in one moment. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing. I wish I had a live reaction to that one, because that was pretty funny. He managed to lock on to me at the last moment there, but I think Wild Sense would have done it anyway. Interrupt his sparking, getting a combo. Missed my extension there, that might have cost me the game. Then he gets a grab because he sees me going for perception and kicks me down, and then I just 1 HP. And he closes it out, and we lose the Broly game.
This is the ultimate fusion. I've been waiting for something to hunt. Did you come here to take care of the annoying Saiyans?
Alright, so here we are up against Metal Cooler in the Bardock match. Honestly, this was an interesting match, and I'm sure you're going to see why as we continue. He's hitting a lot. He's just punishing all of my perception attempts with Ki Blasts because Metal Cooler is just kind of able to do that since he has android properties where he's constantly regenerating Ki. So I am just kind of losing neutral quite a bit at the beginning here. Bardock is actually a character I'm a little familiar with from playing DP Battle on my own time. So this one was definitely a bit more clean of a match from my perspective than most. As we can see, we get a nice long jab combo here for 10k. Which, go ahead and vanish his instant super because I had anticipated it. Or at least I knew about the property because that thing moves fast as fuck. And then, lovely World Tournament stage, by the way. Alright, he gets off his heal here, healing a bar and a half. I just go straight into my instant spark, and I actually need to mute the audio because I have solid state scouter playing in my Spark. Oh, wait, you can't even hear him talking. I should probably continue to talk. But anyway, my ult opens up the World Tournament Arena, and I use it to negate the health he had restored with his regenerative capabilities. This ends now! Alright, now I can go ahead and unmute the audio. Then he pops out right there. And now he's on his last bar. Dude, the amount of Sonic Soys I get hit with towards the end of this match is, well, you're gonna see. Try to switch things up, get perception countered. Oh, got it. I just went straight for the ult. Thought if I caught him with it, the game would be over, which it probably would have been, but it just gave him free time to heal up, which unfortunately basically spelled my demise, because having to deal with 3 additional health bars, as much of a good fight as I put up here, as I get another jab combo in, screw up my extension. Yeah, with another Sonic Sway. I probably could have won this had I switched up my tactics properly. But I'm just going to continuously get countered on all of my approaches, get grabbed for being in perception too long, get kicked down. At this point, I'm basically down to my last hits. Maybe I should have cooled my jets a little bit and tried to restore my 4th bar to use sparking once more. But I end up just holding 2 Sonic Sway counters, which end up spelling the end of the match. I also forgot to change the card. Here, let me... There you go. Bardock card. My apologies, forgot to change it. But anyway, I'll go ahead and hop into the next match now.
Our enemies will only grow stronger over time, so we have to as well.
I don't fully grasp this yet, but soon.
Alrighty, so here we are in the UI sign match up against, I believe this is Piccolo and... Wait, initial neutral scuffle seemed to be going in my favor, but this Piccolo actually does start to punish me, because honestly, I have no idea how to play UI. UI is a little bit trickier to use than most characters I found, other than him having brain-dead mechanics, of course. Get a solid little combo in here, but just get Sonic swayed away. Block the light grenade, and go ahead and transform into Master to Ultra Instinct.
Something beyond my strength's limit.
I'll go in my Instant Spark. Alright. Alright, get Wild Sensed a couple times. Tries to Special Beam Cannon. I don't know. I just decided to go for this, because as you know, Z Gogeta's Rush Super also has that property, so I figured I'd throw it out, see if I can catch him. And at this point, the match is pretty even. Piccolo gets another combo off for a couple thousand damage. I just go straight to my Instant Spark. He doesn't interrupt me. He has Wild... I notice he popped Wild Sense, so I do some Key Blast spam here to hold him at bay. Didn't wait long enough. But now just go in, hit, knock him upwards, pop my ult, and that's just about game.
Hey, thanks a lot. How about we fight again when you're feeling up to it?
Grown-ups are totally useless. I'll have to handle this one myself.
I cannot abide your existence. I shall eliminate without delay.
Truth be told, when I saw Fusion Zamasu, when I queued into this match, I thought things were going to be rather tricky. And, you know, this initial scuffle is actually going decently well for me. I've already nearly taken a bar off, and there it goes. I am aware that Zamasu's defense stat is laughably low for no reason. Anyway, go ahead and get an Vanish Ward, then I managed to win. Honestly, this whole time I'm just trying to transform, it's just not letting me, but I just also managed to sneak in some extra damage while he goes ahead and transforms himself. And then just goes right into a super, which I just block. I can get him in a solid combo here, knock him back, and now I finally take the opportunity to transform. Alright, so we go ahead and charge up, then I rush in, get a nice aerial combo in, but he managed to block the final knockback. And at this point, our HP is pretty even, but I managed to keep evading his counters. And honestly, truth be told, I'm not very experienced with using explosive wave characters, so I definitely wasted 2 skill points there. At this point, the Zamasu is equalizing pretty well. And I just chucked out a raw super that just happens to work, which I chain into my instant spark. Go ahead and knock him up and pop the ultimate, and that finishes the game.
Wow. You know, as evil as you look, you're not really all that tough.
I didn't know that I would get such an amazing challenge here. I'm so excited.
You had better be ready to kill me before I kill you first.
Alright, so here we are up against Goku Super for the Majin Vegeta match. This is our Goku Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Goku Super. Whatever floats your boat. Majin Vegeta is a character that you are forced to use if you do all the story content, so I do have a small amount of experience with the character. And of course, I always have that move in my back pocket. Any Majin Vegeta knowers should know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I kind of forget Goku Super has Wild Sense and just kind of get caught, and he chains into a super that I failed to vanish out of. But then I just pop Instant Spark. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna cheese the Goku. That would be really mean. All right, so I just get hit with Super Perception right there. Sonic Sway, Vanish follow up, fail. My Vanish Wars today were really bad. I'm sure you probably noticed. All right, this time he tries to hit me with the same thing, but I do vanish properly and use the opening to go into my Instant Spark. Then we have a nice little clash here that I do lose, but the Goku does not follow up, and then I just hit him downwards off of the Z-Burst Rush combo, and well, you know I had to do it to him. Come on.
Farewell, Bulma, Trunks, and even you, Kakarot.
Yes, especially you, Kakarot.
Do you see now, Kakarot? I'm number 1!
Come now. Don't buckle under my power just yet. I have no time to waste. All the same, I want to have a good time here with you.
Alright, so for our final match, I am up against Super Saiyan Blue Vegito with Super Saiyan Blue Goku as my character. Missed the grab extension there, and truth be told, I'm sure you can imagine from my gameplay here, but Super Saiyan Blue Goku is actually a character I have quite a bit of experience with, because you do have to use him quite a lot at the end of Goku's story. So I'm just kind of putting the hands on this Vegito, get a grab in, see him go for Perception. He just kind of chucks out a raw super, which I just choose to block, like I do a lot of melee supers today. That was just a little odd. Managed to sidestep out of this one. I don't know why. This Vegito is very reliant on his supers, it seems. So I honestly, yeah, I just get dumpstered on in Vanish Wars like this whole video, and nothing really changes. I decided to go into Kaioken. I probably should have stopped it from sparking here, but it doesn't end up mattering too much. Because he just goes for the raw ultimate. Which I just politely step to the side to avoid. And then I wait, and then instantly get Sonic Swayed. Instantly uses full power again. I do actually end up eating... Nope, not this one. I believe he throws out another one soon enough. Kaioken wears off there. I use instant transmission as he approaches to get a free opening. Lose the Vanish War again, because I just couldn't Vanish War to save my life. He full powers again. It was the full key. And this one, it does hit me. I did not expect it to because it was right on top of me, but oh well. So now the match is much more equalized than it really should have been. So I just go straight for the IT. And that just about cleans up the match for me.
I've been looking forward to a real fight. What are we waiting for?
But yeah, so that's just gonna about do it for the matches. So all in all, we did go 5-3, which, considering well over half of these characters I have literally zero experience with, is honestly a W for me. I did do all of these matches in ranked. I believe my current rank is still B3. I was kind of fighting to stay in the range. But hey, you win some, you lose some, and we managed to take the W today. So again, please do let me know if you consider, or please do let me know if you end up trying out the game. Give me some feedback if there's some things I want to change. I've been actually thinking about adding an additional rule set for a speedier version. But that's discussion for the future. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.